Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, coming at you, and we are trying out Simic Ramp. So, I wanted to try a version of Simic Ramp that doesn't use Asika's Chariot and Renin 7, because I think those cards with Alrund's Epiphany are very automatic for sure, and one card I wanted to test for sure was Tovolar's Huntmaster, which is a very, very powerful 6-drop that makes a bunch of wolves, and I thought in previous season that Tovolar's Huntmaster could be a very playable card in Standard. It hasn't shown up much, but maybe in a shell that ramps really hard just to try to get it out on turn turn 4, just to see if it can take over a game. I thought it would be a good experiment. So we have a Simic's Ramp shell. We're running a good amount of bounce to try to keep the opponent from taking over the game with Fading Hope and Divide by Zero. And we have a Decisive Denial for a little bit of counterspell action. We have 4 Root Coil Creepers and 4 Sculptor of Winners and 4 Quandrix Cultivators and 3 Field Trips to get up on mana. And then we try to slam the Huntmaster. 4 green for a 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, it makes 2 wolves. And on the night side, when it attacks, it also makes 2 wolves. And for 2 green, another target wolf or werewolf creature you control fights another target creature you don't control. Then we have Alrund's Epiphany and Coma as a little bit more top end. Some sweet creature lands, which are really good in a ramp deck, of course, and the lessons in the sideboard. All right, those of you who actually watch the intro, you're going to get kind of a preview into what's going on, because I'm re-recording the intro. Normally, if I feel like a day is particularly stressful and I don't like a lot of the way that the game's played out, I delete it and I record again. And I make the deck a little better and I record again. And we're not going to do that today. I don't have the time, unfortunately. If I had the time, I'd make a video trying to fix this deck. But what you're going to see in the video is we start off really well, but we hit a stretch where we're on the draw for, I believe it's 5 straight games, at least 4. Can't win. Just like, and you're gonna, like, it's really difficult, and you're gonna see a lot of pain in this video. And some of you like that. Like, you really like to watch me lose. Good for you. I guess the rest of this video is very much for you. And for the rest of you, you get like kind of a good analysis on whether or not Tovolar's Huntmaster really makes it in Standard. So if you're still watching the intro at this point, I would say no craft. And as far as like fixing the issues that the deck has, especially on the draw, I don't have a good idea yet. I kind of just, I just recorded it. I honestly haven't been slapped around this bad in a while, and I'm shell-shocked. I'm just sitting here shell-shocked. So there's no outro, there's no post-game wrap. This is the outro in the beginning, and I'm warning you right now, craft and play at your own risk, but maybe you can learn something. The games, I think, have a certain entertainment value for those who like to see me struggle, as I know, I don't know, a good chunk of you do. But for me, the struggle is over for today. So enjoy the content, but this is not the Simic Ramp build that I'd recommend, and I'm going to have to come back and revisit it with a total rebuild, because as you're going to see, this is signing up for pain. So those of you who watch the intro and actually listen to it, you got the leg up on everybody who skips it, and now you know what's up. So, but do enjoy the games. There's some like ridiculously unlikely stuff that happens, and there are some brutal beatings. But yeah, a little different from, I guess, the content I post on a regular basis. So I hope you enjoy it and have fun. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Yoshi, I think I've made a joke about your island before. I think I said I love it. I lied. I hate it. I hate your island. I want nothing to do with it. I'm just having a bad day. Okay, Yoshi. Okay. Battlefield Raptor. Great. Glad I could be here for the rapting. Let's see. We get to go ramp Epiphany. And then the question is, what do we do from there? Can we draw another kind of big creature effect, right? Our opponent's doing the white stuff. Hey, that's strong. That's what we came to do. We're going to do exactly what we came to do with this deck. And we're going to find out if it's good enough, or if mono white just laughs at you. Okay, well, if they take the Huntmaster, then we can try to hit untapped land for Epiphany. Did they not do the math? I think they didn't do the math. Ow! Okay, they're just gonna try to smork me in the air through the Epiphany? I don't know, their plan seems dumb. But, lucky for them, we're missing a land here. This is the land, though. We attack with this, they can't really block. We have these back to block them. All right, let's see if they find a way to kill me. Can't believe they exiled the field trip. That just, it kind of burns me up that they were that dumb. But it's mono white. What can you do? What can you do with mono white? I mean, I guess they can throw a lot of things under the bus to kill this, but they don't want to throw this away. If they throw this away, everything gets too small. And if they put the first strikers in front of it, we can kill the first strikers and then the wolves attack. What you got? Ooh, don't block with one first striker. If you do that one more time, all the wolves will get busy. Okay. Epiphany. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. I guess not a lot to do with the other 3 mana, huh? Just gotta run it back. It's gonna get really interesting after this Epiphany, though. If they block with the Chaplain, I mean, the bets are off and we can kind of charge in with everything next turn and force them into bad blocks. Oh man, you don't want to do that. Feel a little bad about saying dumb. I've had a bad day, so I'm lashing out a little bit, but man, that's bad. I mean, what did you think I'd foretold? All right, so we got the birds. We're at 6. If we attack with all and the opponent blocks, let's say that they like block one of these. Or hey, let's say they block, no, they can't block a bird. Let's say they block one of these, they go up to 18. Then they get 2 other blocks. So if they block the 6/6 and another 2/2, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they went to 18. If we power up the Hall of the Storm Giants, then we get them down, we can get them to 2, and they have to block everything, but they could leave a proper counterattack on the way back, so that's not good. If we pass, we get to flip this and use the fight ability, which is sweet. Maybe that's just it. we pass, flip, and then fight with our wolves, and then when we attack, we make more wolves? Go to the nighttime? Take them to the darkness? Let's do it. So now, for 4 mana, target wolf or werewolf you control fights target creature you don't control. They want to do that. So this is a thing I control. Let's fight you. Fight you. Opponent has warded up a little. You gonna rumble with the birds? Don't attack. This thing has first strike. Okay. So they double spelled, so they get to transform it back, so I don't get to attack and make wolves. Probably best to pass and flip again. We've only got 1 wolf left to fight with, though. Who does it want to fight? Maybe the Aspirant? We have to pay an extra 1 for that, but we can afford it. All right. So before that comes down... Pay the ward. All right. Can I pay for another fight? I think I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, with this on the board, I can't. So fighting does get around first strike, so let's take this thing down. Get the first strike out of there. So if these attack, they just trade with the birds. And then the opponent's on kind of nothing. And now my attack generates wolves. That was tougher than it was probably supposed to be after 2 epiphanies. And we didn't actually close the game, but looks like we're going to make it through. Takes it. I get a spell this turn. I can Field Trip, or I can Cultivator. Probably Cultivator. Get yourself a turtle. The opponent sees the writing on the wall. These wolves are going to carve them up. 1 ramp spell, 2 epiphanies. We'll have to draw another ramp spell, but I don't think on the play we can mulligan it. It's not a great hand. If I'm being honest with you all, this hand could stall out really bad. Especially if our creeper just dies. We might do nothing for a very long time. But it's hard to turn away land plus mana dork. Could also just draw Field Trip and probably be fine. So we're a Snarl deck. Second creeper is great. Snarl deck means hold your basic till the last moment. Oh look, our opponent is mono green. They've drawn exactly what mono green decks draw. Hopefully we can go next turn Epiphany, next turn Coma. But if the opponent has a Blizzard Brawl, they're probably going to ruin that plan. Okay, they go Chariot. Here we go. So we just need to draw land in the top 2 to do that sweet, sweet sequence. That's not it. But do we play the Huntmaster? Let's take a turn first. I'd rather have Coma against green. They just can't kill it. Okay. The Cultivator's super tempting, and then you could foretell Epiphany and then next turn play the Coma. But are we too far behind at that point? Let's play the Huntmaster. I mean, part of why we're here is to see if Huntmaster is a super board stabilizing presence like I hope it is. Good game. Okay. Tovolar Scoopbringer. All right. We're on the play with the hand that ramps into Tovolar's Huntmaster. So far, the deck is actually doing this with incredible regularity. Where's my emotes? Weird. Weird. Let's see if Lorehold Campus here. Oh, they're gonna be playing my Jeskai Turns deck. Ugh, I don't know if we can beat that. We'll have to get really lucky, because they're just gonna blow up what we do, probably. It's a good reason, though, not to play another Sculptor of Winter. So this could be Doomscar or Alrund's Epiphany, most likely. Maybe it's just Boros. Maybe they're running Boros. Another Foretell. 5 cards in hand. Let's try to pressure them with our 2/2s, divide by 0 something. Try to get ahead here. Like if they just go for a Doomscar, right? Just bounce it. Smash them a little bit. Reverie. No. Alright. Double Teachings? I guess this is a good follow-up to any board wipe, but we already have the Huntmaster, but maybe we can just... They probably want us to do that, though, right? They want us to play into these board wipes. Double Teachings is super ambitious, though. I'm going to grab the Exhibition. I just don't believe in double Teachings. All right, they've got 5 in hand. All right, did not draw another Divide by 0, sadly. Let's try to lean them into a sweeper with another mana creature. And we need to keep our hand low so that their Revelry doesn't get a card as well, although it's gonna be a very stabilizing force for them. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. So, now our creatures don't power through, so we need a board presence. They already know about the Exhibition, so I guess we can play that. The other hope is that we eventually just take all the turns. That we actually find that. Okay. So they don't run counter spells, but they seem to run board wipes. Let's go for a Huntmaster Creeper. They do have blue. They have another Doomscar. Kind of obvious what we have here, but I think we play for it anyway. Because they might just go Epiphany. Really need this teachings. Okay. Denial could still be important. I think here I just hit them for 4, though. I think that leaving mana up isn't going to work out well for me. Because they can just play around it. Also kind of disguises what we have. Hopefully they don't just go blue mana, epiphany, epiphany. Hopefully that's not what happens. Expressive, yeah. Okay. Just for life. All right. I think we hold up the divide. I just don't think they'll play around that. Or, you know, I think that they'll run stuff into that, and then maybe denial could surprise them. They're down to 11. We have a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 9 is what we can just swing in for. Can they kill it? Can they do something about it? Can they beat Decisive Denial and or Divide by 0? They go to 5. Lower hold command? Prismari command, okay. I just don't want to let them, don't let them epiphany. That's the plan. They might also pull off Galvanic Iteration here, which would be so bad. I should have left up 1 more mana. What was I worried about, really? Has to be Divide. Opponent has a counterspell backup to their Epiphany, and I'm a mana short of breaking it. I should have left 1 more mana up. I blew it. How do I mess up so much these days? What's wrong with me? Two cards left. So how big would they actually chump block? Probably anything, right? So, let's see. That's 10. 7? I sure could use some blanks from you, dude. I mean, I know I messed up. I don't deserve this game, but I could really use it. Okay. I could use an epiphany. I could really use an epiphany. Okay. I think I'm doing the math, and I can't get to 8. They have a hall. I better push it to the whole limit, right? Because they could have another spike field. They've already played 2, so it's unlikely, but they could. Under the bus. Nice. All right, don't draw Epiphany. Just please don't draw Epiphany. I haven't drawn any. You shouldn't draw any either. A scry. To the top. Son of a... Good game. We win? I don't deserve it, but I'll take it. No blue? Covert, no blue? We'll draw blue. We'll draw blue. There's no way we're just going to sit here with all green mana. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If we draw a blue, this hand is, you know, ramp to Epiphany, so can be fun. Can also play, like, everything else that we could draw. See? Easy. Esper. Flunk. All right. Got a bit of a joker here. Makes mana. You're scared of the mana. Yeah. Esper, kill everything. Deck. Fun. Yeah, we'll keep that. Good value. Five cards in hand. I mean, if they play a sweeper, I guess okay. So far, they're just removal tribal. Celestis. Like I said, removal tribal. Can we draw a land? No. All right, so we grab one of those, we grab one of these, we do one of this, we go get the this, and we do the thing. All right, there, we got up to enough mana. Lame. This card's so stupid. Look what it does with the Celestis CGB. Nah, I'll probably play it sometime. I just think it's so much worse than everything else. Like I think it's terra bad. Let's play a cultivator. Guess they could have a Jwari, so attacking first is probably not the right play. But I guess if they Jwari my field trip, whatever. Okay. Containment Breach for this? They're kind of down mana. And right now it's really good with the Teferi. I guess. Yeah, okay. What a master of magic. Draw not working out for us. But we're doing our best. They're gonna replay the Leer. And the Leer is so much advantage. But, I mean, I guess it's just bad spot removal spells, but obviously we draw a Coma. It's not gonna help us much. How do we get rid of this thing? What do we do? Okay. Just give me a creature land, man.
That what they're calling an attack these days?
All right, let's see what they got. Can they sweep the board? Do they have a Doomscar on top of all the removal they've already pulled out of their own butt? Okay, if they miss the untapped land here, we're okay. On the play. If you wanted, like, serious hand analysis, this hand has Ranadorks. It's good. When we go first, we're gonna destroy this mono white gamer. That's what's up. All right, there we go. Glad we saved the island for the Snarl. We'll go get another island to hold up the Fading Hope. Okay. I'm sensing we could have a mana advantage. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, it's not even fair. It's not even fair. Brutal Cathar. Okay. You want the Creeper? You can have the Creeper. You still can't attack through the Cultivator. I think we just say go. Like, we can play the Epiphany. Do we really gain anything by it, though? I guess let's attack first, because if the opponent, like, throws up a double block, we can blow it up. And then I guess we get the birds going. So yeah, there's something to be gained if we sequence it this way. We just don't want to run our Cultivator into a double block and then have no advantage on the board. Or at least not a significant one when we cast our Epiphany. There we go. Creature land is nice. Leave one back to block the adversary, I think. Try to lean on the opponent a little bit. Nighttime, baby. They might try to double spell if they can. Spellbinder? Away. Little card to draw. Why not? Yep, their plan didn't work out. Missed land drop versus Ramp City. Yeah. The turtle. Quandrix Cultivator. What an MVP. All right, all ramp. No blamp. But you keep these hands and you plan to get there. That's a bad sign. Anything Izzet could feast on this hand since it's just a bunch of grizzly bears. Until we draw something to do with our mana. Okay, that's something. Alright. Don't crush the weak, don't Cinderclasm. There was no stick there, so they shouldn't have a Cinderclasm, and they would have foretold a crush the weak. So this should be fine. Come on, expressive iteration. Yep. That's good. We'll take those. Now I just need to draw 3 Epiphanies in a row and we win. Let's go. 3 Epiphanies in a row. Easy. Everybody else does it. It's my time. What a choice. That is a heck of a draw. But I still think I need to cast the Epiphany while they're tapped out. I always forget I have to do that. Sculptor Winter, not your typical mana nerd. Oh. Ow, ow, ooh. Yes. All right, you got 4 mana. Get out of that. Get out of that if you can. I'll have 7/7, thank you. They're probably going to bounce that, but let's power up the hall. Show them what's up. Don't let me attack and make wolves. Don't do it. There you go. Good job. Still gonna get him for 4 though because of those wolfers. And of course, that's also just lethal. That was a beautiful 3 draws with the Hall and the Tovolar's Huntmaster and the Epiphany. On the draw, mana creature, field trip, divide by 0. We'll try. It's probably the best we can hope for on the draw. But sometimes being on the draw is just too bad. Also, if we miss a land. We've drawn more Tovolar's Huntmaster than land. It happens eventually always, right? No matter what you play, eventually you will draw more of a 4 of in your deck than you draw land. I think it's happened with every 4 of I play. That's not good. That's not good. How am I going to ramp into Tovolar's Huntmaster if you're just going to beat me to death? Jeez. Got to make sure we get the mana now for the Huntmaster. And the Huntmaster and the Huntmaster. So we got to hope Divide by 0 stabilizes us next turn. And we also get to cast this Environmental Sciences. Oh, crap. You got to be kidding me. Easy money for the opponent. See if they just try to crew this up. If they go for something like a Wren, okay, they go for a Troll. I don't think there's a way out. I think we're too far behind. Obviously, we're going to be really low on life. But we're going to have a big Hunt Master and some blockers. And we have to hope for the best. Are they a Blizzard Brawl from Lethal here? Or are they just Power Up Haven from Lethal? Yeah, they just have Lethal. Alright. Well, no chance. Went second. Their hand did not suck. We lose. Alright, we have to mulligan. There's no mana creature. There we go. Can keep like this. Ooh, opponent has a really good opening. Can we win a game on the draw? Or are we just going to be beaten to death at every possible turn? No good blocks, that's for sure. Jesus, 1, 2, 3 on the play. Just no mercy. Shuffler be like that sometimes. This is where I wonder if a pest summoning would fit. It's a good play. It's a good play. I'm like, why not? Basically a lethal, threatening a lethal attack here. Man, wait, is this a treasure? They can just power up Hive? Not quite lethal, though. And I guess it uses all their mana. I mean, if you have a Village Rites, you play it here, right? Or Deadly Dispute or whatever. Yeah, like 100%, because you're just replacing it with a pest. You're just, yeah. You can't miss there. Yeah, the opponent's draw was absolutely perfect. Absolutely pricelessly perfect. Also, 2 games in a row we've been on the draw. We haven't had the Fading Hope. We haven't had Fading Hope at all. It's been kind of rough. It's a lot of menace to try to overcome. Yeah, a little Fading Hope goes a long way when you're on the draw. Alright, so everybody has to block because they have double menace. We need every single creature to be alive. On the bright side, well, there is no bright side. There is no bright side. On the draw, no Faded Absence, no mana creature. Like, something got into my deck and stacked it against me. Like, incredibly prejudicially brutally. Like, the last 3 games have all been like on the draw and helpless. Absolutely helpless. So we gotta mulligan this. That's better. That's better. Is Divide by 0 too slow? I think it is. How nice of Divide by 0 to show up after I said it was too slow. It's great. This is fine. The on the play brutal Cathar here is It stings. Okay. Aspirant. Okay. We can do... It's not great. We really need to draw Faded Absence. Fading Hope. Fading Hope. I keep saying Absence. I'm thinking of Fateful Absence. The card names are too similar, and they're both new. Really need to draw that card, though. It's absolutely... It's just gross that we don't. But a big mana advantage and bouncing the Sentinel, and maybe we have a chance. They missed that land drop, and I thought we had a chance, but they drew it. Where are you going to put that counter, though? If you put on the Sentinel, you can still attack this turn. Yeah, so you're going to want that, but it's not on the Spellbinder. Can we draw some of the big hitters? No, we cannot. Am I going to divide by 0 this turn? Like, what can I fetch? Mascot Exhibition? Does that do anything? By the time, if they put the counter here, it doesn't do anything. So I think we just do this and divide this turn. Like, if they put the counter here next turn and then another one, the Mascot Exhibition, the 2-1 just chumps. And our 4-4 and 3-2 just sit on the ground doing nothing. Seems really bad. But if we divide one of these, then get the Mascot Exhibition, then play it, maybe we have a chance. Well, what will they take? Let's find out. Okay. So now we can double block the Sentinel. So they're gonna go over the top. So reduces our damage a little bit. Ah! Good lord, I was starting to think you weren't in the deck anymore. Jesus, it's been so long since you showed up. Okay. Thanks for coming to play, man. Alright. More mascots, I guess? Just flood the board? Coven. Wait, I don't have the blue. I'm just dead? Why don't I have the blue? Did I tap wrong? Did it hold up layer? All right, 3 games in a row on the draw and absolutely just run over. It's been embarrassing. It's been pathetic. It looks like we're going for 4. Why? Oh my God. And we've had to mulligan so much. It's, oh, I'm dying here, guys. I'm trying to Magic the Gathering. I'm trying to be a good show because I love you guys. This is painful. I am dying. Oh my God, here we go. All right, so they're probably going to have Spellbinder because this isn't a great hand. But we at least drew Fading Hope this game. So let's give ourselves another chance. I think we should keep this because I think something might happen to our creeper. And we're going to need something on turn 3. That's brutal. Probably the Cultivator, but maybe the Coma? and just try to win in the air. Do we have to block this Usher? There's no good way to do this, is there? There's just none. Like, you just can't do it on the draw unless you have, like, so many drops. I guess I'm bouncing the adversary. We're at 11? I've got to bounce the adversary and hit land. Okay. Let's hope they put on the adversary. They're too smart for that. Jesus Christ. Like, we never had a prayer. We never had a prayer. I could try to draw 2 Fateful Absence there. Like, that, I guess, is how I get back in it, but, like, this is not good enough. As long as they put the +1/+1 counter on the elite or replay the adversary. Four straight ugly plays on the draw. I'm going to try to leave you guys on a high note. It's been a rough day. But Magic, like, Magic has to cooperate. I have to have a chance to win. And this is what we're looking for. This is why we play this deck. So, let's take a shot. I haven't had a chance to win in at least 4 or 5 games. It's felt so bad. No blocks. Your go. Seriously, man. Wow. Just the hate today has been so extreme. Okay, dude. Like, wow. All right. Guess we do this? They have blue, though. I'm really worried they're just going to negate me when I try to bounce this in combat. Okay. Okay, that didn't happen. Did not get negated. No negated, debated. No untapped land either. Okay. Fun. Let's try some ambush tactics here. All right, still no counterspell. Feels good. How aggressive should I be? Should I go for an untapped land to support the Huntmaster with a decisive denial? I feel like I should. Because that's like the best possible, right? And I should try for the best possible. Good lord. Just good lord. It's a tap land. Alright, let's go. You got anything for Tovalar's Huntmaster now that you've spent 2 Fateful Absences? The 3rd Fateful Absence. That's what you've got. And a portable hole. I don't even know anymore, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know what I can do. Like, this is so sad. I could have tried to draw. I'm just trying to draw Epiphany there.